Hello everyone and welcome back to the Major World Order YouTube channel. My name is Billy Peck and we are doing an unboxing and review of Living Dead Doll Presents M3GAN.
You're listening to the Major Pod Network, the only place where your favorite toy store, card shop, arcade, theme park, and arena are all on the same block. Scratch that major itch.
The following announcement has been paid for by the Major World Order. Major World Order.
Alright, happy to be back talking about Mezco's Living Dead Dolls again. And as I already said, we're going to be talking about M3GAN. These have become a fun thing for me to discuss here on the YouTube channel. And, it's always something a little different. Obviously, for those who are regular watchers here, we talk about primarily wrestling collectibles, but being a horror fan, it's nice to step outside of that and get to my roots a little bit. And these are something that my wife actually collects, but gives me a chance to go over something a little different for everyone and give kind of my perspective on something like this. So a lot of times Living Dead dolls, they got popular making their own characters. They've been kind of going back to that and doing more like Ultimate style dolls, where these are in the wrestling world, these would be considered like the basic main event type figures, where now they're starting to go back and do the Ultimates. But this still falls in line with that old school style of theirs. But it's focusing on, IPs within the horror genre, and this is, M3GAN, perfect for something like this because she is a doll, and so her getting this doll, is pretty cool. So, a decent little, window that has her name going across. You get to see a majority of her body. This would actually be kind of cool to get signed, like if you're a convention goer. The girl that does the voice, you could get her, or the girl that does like the body movement. You could get like one to sign up here and one to sign down there. Like that would actually be pretty cool. But yeah, the box is, it's a basic looking box. Like, it looks nice. It's got the logo for M3GAN. The back is pretty cool. It it does like the descriptions of the doll, and like in the movie, the manufactured doll, has like all these lines and rivets and stuff, because it is interactive and sets up to AI and AI gone wrong and stuff. But so it's an advanced construction of the doll within the movie. I'm very curious if that will translate to the doll itself. But it says center parted, ash blonde hair, gray and white striped shirt, beige dress with a bow tie, white stockings, classic black Mary Janes, 5 points of articulation, 10 inches tall. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the box. Time to open it up and get into the details. Oh, actually, that isn't all to do with the box. The inside, through the window, once you take the box out, you also see the diagram for the doll itself. Take off this top blister, and then take her out. And yeah, there you go. There's the doll. I mean, I don't know. Not a lot to say. Like the dress is well constructed. You know, it's got like nice little buttons like on the chest piece. The bow is nice looking. Puffy shoulders. The undershirt. No, there is no lines or anything on the doll under the dress. So yeah, everything looks good. If you've watched these videos before, I've talked about how a lot of the dolls will have, unless it's like a, you know, like they have dolls that have like a mangled up face or some sort of design or something that requires a different sculpt. They will then do a new sculpt for those, but a lot of other times, like they'll just use the same basic faces for the dolls and then just it's painted different or whatever. This is more in line to being like her actual face, and so that's pretty cool. Yeah, again, very simple, you know, take on it. Like, not in a bad way. It's just, you know, a lot of times when they're going off of other IPs, say Jason Voorhees, they are taking a human character and transforming it into a doll. They're taking a doll and just turning it into a different scale doll. So this is, I mean, about as good as, you know, you can get. You know, unless you're looking, they do. I'm pretty sure that they made, maybe NECA made some like action, like Ultimate Figure action figures. You know, so that would be your more articulated and sculpted version. But you know, outside of that, unless you wanted to get the actual life-size movie replica, and you want a more manageable, compact doll version, I'd say this is the way to go. Said there's almost not a whole lot more to say about it other than, okay, you know, it's articulation, you know, the legs move, the arms move, her head twists. You know, I don't know if they do sometimes. Sometimes they would have, these dolls would have like glass eyes. This doesn't. You know, some of those little details, if you need to know, like it is its regular approach to making a living dead doll. But again, I mean, the clothing is all well constructed at this point. I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, that Mezco and Living Dead Dolls puts out a great product as far as that kind of thing goes. And so yeah, there you have it. Like I said, you know, they turned a doll into a doll, and that's really all you need from this. So there's really no added, you know, anything else that needs to really be done other than just the things that exist on the doll should exist in this presentation. So like I said, if we're doing you know, Joker or Wizard of Oz or Wednesday, or you know, taking real people or creatures and transforming them into a doll, there's a lot more to go over to see, like, oh, how did they do this and that. This is doll to doll, just in a different scale, and they nailed it. So, check out Mezco and Living Dead dolls if you are in need of a good M3GAN doll.